back on the motor. So today we are going to put the rotating assembly in, crank the pistons, the cam, hopefully time everything, and just sort of get the bottom end done today. So that would be nice. So for that we've got a crank that we polished last time, and that's just been sitting here. Didn't get too rusty, which is good. We've got new bearings, we've got a top wrench. We pretty much have everything to put it back together. The only thing we need to purchase today is a puller to pull this gear off, because we've got a new style chain that's going to go on our cam. We've got a brand new chain and cog sprocket. Yeah, let's
just get onto it.
Just get onto it, right? Tip it over, rotate the motor upside down. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I cleaned up the bearings a bit. It's alright, they're okay. Got a box of brand new main bearings. So I see this one, that's the thrust. The thrust main.
Right.
See? For these.
Okay.
So that's from the rear. That's the rear main support. 1, 2, 3. So third one from the rear
is the thrust bearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. This is the thrust one. Correct me if I'm wrong. So just put it in.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Jesus.
The oiling passages. He's got a cutout there. So notch there, notch there. That's it.
That's it.
Now these are all, I'm pretty sure these are all the same and there's no tricks or anything.
They've got a direction, right?
I think you just got to make sure the oiling passages line up. So these are ACL 1 thou over size because the crank has been ground. So you've got the good little groove there.
It's got to be flat, right?
Yeah, it's got to be
proud.
flat. Okay, so these ones are in. Now, I did buy assembly lube.
Penrite, of course.
Yep, assembly lube, lithium grease.
Awesome. It's like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I know. So we'll just clean up.
Just take all the rust out of it.
Just clean the stuff, because you don't want any of that dust getting into the oil. It'd be like sandpaper.
Yeah, that's right. Give it one final polish.
Yeah, one last polish. Just get just to get dust off it, you know.
Shine your shoes, Governor. Don't we need to pull that gear off first?
We can pull it off on this end.
On a hand?
Yeah. Just do it by these. Okay.
Install.
It's in. What?
Does it spin?
Yeah, it spins. Well, let's do the caps on it.
It's a big boy.
Yeah. You can see how much wear this had. We should really clean these up as well. Because all that shit's going to go in the oil.
Yes.
Alright, just cleaning up the main caps with some oven cleaner. Selly's oven cleaner.
Do we need this?
No, that's just a rubber. Just a rubber gasket. We'll let it soak for a bit, and then we'll brush them out. All right, so we've got our main caps in the way that they go. We've got the arrows pointing to the front of the engine always. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. T for thrust bearing. 6 and then 7. And all the little arrows pointing to the front. Very important to do that because when they cast the block and then they cast the caps, they bolt the caps down and then they run like a honing tool down to make sure everything is aligned. So if you actually mix the caps up, you can have crank binding up. Lock. Lock. Put the lock to lock. Let's just prevent them from spinning. Put a bit of assembly lube. Arrow pointing forwards. Like this. Just put them on loose for now.
And repeat.
Yeah, number 2. Same thing, lock to lock. A little bit of lithium grease. Arrow forwards. In here. Just clean up the bolts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're missing some bolts.
Better find them.
Yeah, so just preparing the bolts. Just put a bit of grease on the threads and put a bit of grease underneath the head of the bolt so we can torque them up properly. Just putting the caps on lightly. Some kind of special bolt there. It's unlike the others, man. What's going on?
Oh no, what's happened?
It's fine. What have you done? I'm just putting them on loose for now. Nice. Rotates very nice. Very beautiful. Nice. Obviously, probably be a bit tighter once we torque it. But
Alright, let's talk it.
we already set the torque wrench.
Double check, sir.
Okay, is there a sequence or not?
Gonna double check them. Newton meters?
What was it? 90?
95.
Yep, that's 95. So that's 95 kilograms on the meter.
Yep.
So I'm actually like lifting a 95 kilogram person.
You are. I don't know about this torque wrench. What do you reckon?
Well, good never
It's
even doubt it.
It's amazing Toledo.
It's amazing. No, it's a Tool Pro.
Is it?
No, it's a Tool Pro. We
Oh,
didn't
damn
get
it.
the
That's
Toledo.
right. I didn't get the Toledo one. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. Done.
Done.
Now, let's check it. Make sure everything rotates easily. You know?
Okay, yeah. Is it tight?
It's a bit tight, but you know, assembly lube's pretty thick, so.
Okay.
It's alright, it's alright. It's good.
What's wrong with you?
That's the master mechanic coming, the grumpy,
Yeah,
the grumpy
yeah.
master mechanic coming in to like check up on us.
Grrr, you're doing it wrong. Grrr.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
You're doing it wrong! Alright. Okay. The lifters, right? Hydraulic tappets or whatever.
Yes.
Try and put them in. How does that work? You put them in, or do you put them in from the top?
Maybe from the top.
From the top. Okay. So we've got a cam. Got it from a guy in Queensland, and this is some kind of mid-range cam, which we're happy about, and the specs on it apparently. We looked them up. There's not much overlap between the intake and exhaust. The LSA angle is quite narrow, so I believe that's good for a turbo. We'll just put it in and see how it goes, I guess, and sort of we'll take the sticky tape off the main bearings and clean it up and slide it in.
Install that cam, boy.
Alright, so just put some assembly lube on all the lobes, bearings on the cam, and we're just going to slide him in. There you go. That's it. Spinning freely. I call it a success.
Okay.
So we've got Hastings piston rings,
Okay.
60 over, like our motor is. Okay. Let's just put them on the table for now. We've got our top. This is the third. Second. So top, second, and the third is the all control stuff. Let's have a look at the instructions. Piston rings, compression rings. Look for a dot or laser mark on either side of the ring gap to determine which side of the ring is the top side. A ring with no dot, top, or laser mark will signify ring can be installed either way. Top does not indicate the piston ring groove location. Okay.